now, from Corby, home of the Trouser Press.
It's Sport Relief. Stars in fast cars. This is Rockingham in Northamptonshire, our playground for today. And the first star in a fast car is supermodel and petrolhead Jodie Kidd. She's up against another blonde, Irish chat show king and Fame Academy host Patrick Kielty. Next, he's bunking off from the gloomy stuff on the other side, newsreader Darren Jordan. He's followed by Jonathan Creek star Alan Davis. And next, it's Brill-creamed rover-driving comedian Jimmy Carr. And finally, renowned vegetarian and keen environmentalist Jeremy Clarkson. Tonight, these stars will go 10-pin bowling with cars.
Genius! Which fishes are kippers made from?
They'll be playing Mastermind to the smell of burning rubber. And in a world first, racing, piggyback style. And for the overall victor, the rewards are enormous.
Yes!
Just look at what our stars can win. I mean, look, we've got a zebra effect. I think it's an ironing board.
I mean, a sandwich toaster. What celebrity could be without that? Or
imagine.
Essential beauty products.
And some air rifle targets.
Magnificent. But before our stars can get their hands on this cavalcade of tat, there's some motorsport to do. Right, listen up, it's time for your first event. To get the ball rolling, something nice and simple, OK? So this is just going to be a straight race between you all. So nothing too complicated about that. The cars, though, are a bit unusual. So bring them on.
These legend races.
I've got an orange one. We're going to the pub. Jodie and I will not fit in.
Now, do not be fooled by the comedy Bugsy Malone looks. These things are extremely quick. They're powered by 1200cc Yamaha motorcycle engines, developing 125 horsepower, and they'll do 0 to 60 in...
Jeremy?
That?
Yes.
1.6 seconds.
No, that's very wrong.
4.8.
Well,
4.8, but that's quicker than an Aston Martin
to read a
DB9
book.
and a lot more chuckable.
OK, but before you have your race, we've got to settle the grid order. So we thought we'd do this according to how big a star you really are. And we're going to use
Well,
the
that's hardly fair, is it?
No.
Hang on, I've only done this as a favour for charity.
Yeah, it's not in any way... Well, we're not guessing this. We're going to do it according to the official Heat Index, OK? This is determined by how many times you have appeared in Heat magazine. Which is
Jodie?
Which is perfectly fair. So, James.
In pole position is officially the most famous person here, Patrick Kielty.
OK, in pole position. In second position, been photographed pretty much everywhere, shops, hairdressers, petrol station, all over the place. Yes, it is indeed Jodie Kidd.
Petrol stations.
Third place on the grid, clearly never photographed at the hairdressers, funny man Jimmy Carr.
Congratulations.
In fourth place, and we are working our way down now. It's his own fault, Alan Davis. See, bit of serious acting, mate, that's what happens. Fourth place.
So, which of these two is the Z-list celeb at the back of the
We
grid?
are now down to the final two places on our Stars in Fast Cars grid. And in position number 5, it's Darren Jordan.
Hey! Which means
Photographs on the beach.
officially the least famous person here, Jeremy Clarkson. The only time he
do
appeared
I
in
go
it was
the
when
back?
his belly was seen sinking a jet ski in Barbados. And
Well,
just
my
the once.
ex-belly, that is.
Well, now it's all gone, of course. Yes, so that's your grid order. So you now know where you're all starting, OK? Go and have a look at the cars and familiarise yourselves. Go on, have a look, have a look, have a look.
Oh, this is comfy.
Sitting in a turbocharged lawnmower.
Jodie Kidd told me I got the wrong shoes on.
God! Couldn't be any less comfortable if it tried, could it?
If I crash, would I die?
Yeah, they are tight.
Right.
Shouldn't do a little cry.
Where's the airbag?
They're a bit keener. They're all wearing the correct shoes, which I think is a bit gay.
Back of the grid.
And here they come in the Legends, a 5-lap race with a rolling start. And they're off. Yes! And very quickly it became clear just who was the most ham-fisted. Just listen, this is Jodie changing gear. Nice, and this is Jimmy Carnage at work. So, best of luck to that engine. Meanwhile, Paddy had the first spin of what would be for him a stressful race.
Okay.
Despite their size, the Legends are tricky little devils, as newsreader Jordan, and I never thought I'd say those two words together, found out.
And it's me and Paddy absolutely side by side. I'm going to let him have it.
Patrick Kilty has taken Jeremy Clarkson. I'm very, very pleased about that, if nothing else. There's been an off and somebody's just come into the pit. Alan Davis has gone wrong.
One of the favourites.
His knob's come off.
His gear sticks bust off.
Ah. That's a bad development, mate.
It's not really any.
No, it's not a lot
I
of...
want to get the bleed machine out.
This
Crap.
Next to go was Jody with a broken drive shaft.
That's two people out of it already.
And that left the Carminator, Darren Jordan, and up at the front, the Clarkson and Kilty battle, which was about to turn bitter.
And a wave yellow, no overtaking allowed.
That may be what he said, but it's not what Patrick thought he did. So now the most famous person hated the least famous person, in that way that only celebrities can. And having lost the lead, Paddy's race got even worse, thanks to the Carminator.
Hell, Jimmy! Fucking hell! God! This! Look at all!
It's Clarkson.
Oh, no!
Yes, it was now a straight fight between Clarkson in the lead and a closing newsreader.
Looks like Darren's made good recovery. Right up my trumpet.
Oh, no, this is Patrick's coming.
And now, would even Clarkson make it?
I've got so much smoke and a yellow warning light. I've got a problem.
Yes, would the nearly famous person beat the not at all famous person? And he's passed him!
Just let it go.
No, this is good because the newsreader is doing what I thought.
The newsreader's in front of Jeremy.
But can Jordan hold him off as they hit the final corner of the final lap?
This
Yeah, this is it. This is the finishing line.
It's a good lead.
Oh, no!
Oh, Darren Jordan's second place 10 o'clock news. And even the Carminator finished because there was nothing left for him to hit or break. Now it was time for the inevitable round of squabbles, bickering and excuses.
There is going to be a steward's inquiry.
What, for overtaking under a waved yellow?
Twice.
No, have a look in the rule book. Once you're past the obstruction...
There was no gap to go.
Strange because I got through, so all the best for that excuse.
Fair enough.
It just went into neutral and I couldn't get it back into second.
Whatever, the scores are the scores, and here they come.
Right, we'll bring on the score van.
Please do. Bring it on. James, if you'd like to tell us what the scores are, I'll mark them up.
In reverse order, so
Yes.
the first person to drop out was Alan Davis, gets 1 point.
Yep. So that goes, one.
Second to drop out was Jody the Kid.
Sorry, Jody.
2 points, I'm afraid.
That was quite lucky for us, wasn't it?
Third person to drop out, although he might actually contest whether or not he dropped out, was Patrick Kilty. So you've only got 3 points.
You weren't going round
And
the
then
track.
Remarkable was Jimmy Carr.
Which is astonishing.
How is that astonishing? Why is that astonishing?
We had every faith in you.
Of course you did. I took it to its limits, that's what I did.
Disappointing last corner from Darren Jordan, giving you 5 points.
Bad luck, Dazza.
You were particularly disappointed on the pit wall, which makes, I know, Jeremy Clarkson
Luckily.
on 6 points.
Luckily.
So that's 6 points for
It
Jake.
was unlucky on that last corner.
It was, yeah. Right, time for round 2, which involves this special cannon used to fire cars through the air in the James Bond films. But today we're going to use it for something slightly different. We're going to play car pin bowling.
Yes, absolutely. If you look over there, you'll see cars. Those are your pins, OK? This here is a Toyota Camry, OK, but it's also your ball.
The cannon fires the cars using high-pressure nitrogen gas, and to get the best shot, the players are allowed to alter the pressure and the angle of fire. And it's got a kick.
3, 2, 1, fire! There might be a bang as well.
Yeah, it would have been nice. We were told. I was told, and I'm not joking. Someone said it'll go.
Yes. What'd you say?
What? I didn't hear you.
You get a point knock over, and first to go is the winner from the last race.
Well, I've worked it out in my head. After much careful consideration, 985 psi.
That's precise.
43-degree elevation.
That is precise.
Right, we'll pass those numbers over to our Oxford-educated physicist.
Bang!
One.
What do you mean, one?
Two.
Three, I think you'll find, and it would have been four if that one.
Well, there's no would have been about it. That wasn't bad.
You see,
Three.
maths.
So, a modest 3 there from the immodest Clarkson.
Come on.
Next up with this humongous Volvo is funny man Alan Davis.
You've got a bit of an idea
Well, I think that it's really heavy.
Yes,
So Volvo. So I'm going for a kind of Barnes Wallis bouncing bomb approach.
Interesting.
I'm going to bring it in low, fire it full blast, and then it will roll into the first one and knock them all down.
Okay.
And while it's happening, can we have ABBA?
Yeah, if you want.
Super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue.
Are you doing it this way because you think the car will survive and you want it?
We're doing it this way in the hope that the other cars won't fall over and it'll speed you down.
Yeah. Go on then, get this over with.
Okay, good. Fire!
That was brilliant!
It's not even dented the front of the Volvo, do you see?
It's still drivable.
You could have kept it.
We could use that again.
Oh, that makes up for the gear lever earlier.
And after that spectacular strike by Alan Davis, it's funny man Jimmy Carr. All the cars are already broken, so Jimmy should feel right at home.
Well, it's not really about winning, it's about taking part, I feel, for the kids.
Good.
So what I'd like to do is try and, jump it.
What,
Clear them all.
Well, if I go high enough, I think I can crash down on top of them.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a very
Go
interesting
really high. It's
theory.
quite a light car.
Above them.
Land, up there.
Drop.
Hover, spin.
That would be nice.
I don't know if we can put spin on this, but we'll try. And then down on
Like
top.
a sort of diving manoeuvre.
What if you clear the
That's exactly
cars and the woods?
Yeah.
Because there's a village on the other
Or a
side.
house or something.
Well, obviously, some of their houses may be destroyed, but
This is entirely possible.
all for charity.
Just to be clear about this, what elevation and what power have you got?
Elevation, 1,000 is the maximum.
No, that's the power.
That's the power, all right.
Yeah.
What elevation?
45 degrees.
45 degrees.
Right, there you go.
You want that?
Answered it ourselves, didn't
Yeah.
we?
So it's
Just the max.
and max.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm quite looking forward to this. Strangely.
Shock and awe, mate.
Right. Shock and awe.
Shock and awe.
That's good.
Yep.
Yes. I should use that. You should use that on your show. Right. I'm going to fire that and then with a and then that.
That's two.
It was very big.
The Toyota's miles away.
What's happened there is it's not quite with the... I think it might spin back.
Did you put some backspin on it?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit of backspin.
So here we are in Lincolnshire, and we've found the car.
I think it'll be all right.
Well, the good news is the clutch is all right.
Right, we'll be back later for some more bouts of mindless destruction. But in the meantime, this.
OK, let's see if we can raise some more money as we come into round 3 of Stars in Fast Cars. Now, this is a Mini Cooper S. It's 163 horsepower of pint-sized fun. This is a car renowned for being very nippy and for handling extremely well. And frankly, that's what our contestants are going to need, because here in this car park, frankly, we have laid out a very tricky auto test.
Absolutely, and here in the car is Mr. Russ Swift. Now, he's a professional stunt driver and knows no fear, and he's going to show us what you're going to be doing.
To kick off, they'll drive through a chicane of speed cameras and then in and out of a series of tight, tricky spaces. It's all against the clock, there's points away if you hit the vases, and the stars will have to answer general knowledge questions whilst doing their laps, and there'll be other distractions on the sidelines. So, first to go in Motoring Mastermind is Patrick Keelty.
In what year was Top Gear first broadcast?
1986.
Incorrect. Bart Simpson lives in which fictional town? Oh, look. Now, don't look at the nude lady dancing over there. See, look, she's dancing. Who wrote Treasure Island?
Handbrake, handbrake, handbrake.
Who won the last I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
No idea.
Who sang and through it all, She Offers Me Protection?
Robbie Williams.
Oh dear, he's taking it out on the tyres.
Who discovered penicillin?
No idea.
It's found reverse.
Oh, my lord. Which fishes are kippers made from?
Oh, come on, Paddy, that's easy.
Kippers.
No, that's incorrect.
Yeah, that was
Well
shit.
done.
Indeed, it was. Now, can Clarkson liven things up?
It will be messy, this.
No need for that.
So at some point in this, he'll go berserk.
Oh, yes, he can. So far, it's fast and rubbish. But can he go for a full house on the vases? There we are, Britain's top motoring authority in action.
James Bond film, what disfigurement does Scaramanga have?
3 nipples.
Correct. Spanish Armada, which year?
16.
Neat. Very tidy.
You break every vase on the course.
The car is not smelling good.
Next up is Alan, and he's about to lose his dignity so that you'll call 08457 910 910 and donate some cash.
What nationality is Mike Myers? Oh, Canadian. Yes, he is. Don't look at that naked girl over there. You should. No, don't have a look.
And he may be from Essex, but he ain't no getaway driver.
This is more like dressage, isn't it, really?
Yes.
See the smoke coming out of it now? That is clutch smoke.
Oh, clutch is gone. Yep. Oh!
Jodie Kidd, in which country is the Spa racing circuit?
Germany.
And a nice lady bloke there to distract Jodie.
I can't get out of reverse.
Now we'll see some driving.
In what year was the Battle of Hastings?
1966.
Oh, that's where the gearbox has gone.
If you can't find them, grind them.
Yeah, the girl.
Naked lady.
Yeah, I loved her. She was brilliant.
You were looking. I wasn't looking.
That's 2 bollards.
You can come out now! Yes!
Come on, use your newsreader's brain. Focus.
Darren may be clever at world politics,
Wipers on now.
but he's a bit shabby here.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Do the fandango.
That'll do. Ha!
Nice finish, though.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
We like that.
And now,
This'll be fine.
the man everyone's been waiting for, Jimmy Carbreaker. You might notice the car's changed colour. That's because he's already broken the silver one.
You might want to belt up. Model T.
Now remember, Jimmy is endangering his life and others, so that you'll call 08457 910 910 and cough up the cash. So far, James had managed only one question. Please, can I get out?
Jimmy, other way.
You got me.
Is that the clutch?
Oh, that's ruined.
That's tyre smoke.
Oh, it is all tyre smoke.
That valve was already down.
This is going to be good.
Anytime you like.
No, it wasn't very good at all. What's he doing in there?
Was that good or bad?
Rubbish.
What went wrong there, James?
You can't drive.
Yeah.
Well, I objected at what went wrong. I thought I did very well.
You missed half the course.
You missed half the course.
Which half?
Well, that's kind
The
of
middle half,
irrelevant.
that makes sense.
Basically, the middle bit of the course completely missed out there.
Right. Well, that's probably speeded things up.
You did.
Almost certainly.
And while we count up the scores to see just how much Jimmy's lost by, let's go back to the cannon firing.
I'm going to go full whack on the PSI, I think.
full whack?
Yeah, 1,000.
No, I think that's right.
Okay, I'm going to go for about 35 degrees, I think, in the angle, so I can get mid-air straight through them.
This is good.
Knock them off.
That's good.
Some more science being brought in.
3, 2, 1, fire!
It's a strike! And the supermodel bowls them over.
Something else. Well done. That was magnificent.
You've broken everything.
Yeah, everything is destroyed. Bits of bumper here.
Oh no, that one had a baby on board.
No, they took that out before they did it.
So, can the man who reads the brainy stuff on the news match that?
Very nice juice, lots of air, maximum velocity we're going for on this one.
You just go for the long.
We're just going to go for
What about elevation?
the big push. Well, not too much elevation. We're going to go for force.
Okay, makes sense to
I think
me.
it'll take all of them down.
Good luck. Good luck. Let's see what happens.
Right, so here we go, boys.
Yeah.
You seem quietly confident.
Flight of fancy.
Yeah.
Watch this.
He's even named it. Hey, not bad. Not bad.
I think that's a goner. Yay!
Jeremy will try and claim that as another one for himself. I tell you now, he will.
And that just leaves Paddy.
It's upside down, mate.
It is upside down. It just kind of flipped over.
Right.
And none of us can really be arsed to turn it back. So what I'm now going to do is pretend there's a theory, which is that we kind of want to go for a high trajectory so that it'll go up like that. And actually, rather than knock them down, I just want to try to plant it just up like that with no other pins down.
7 points.
7 points. We're happy with that? Don't worry, folks. It's all under control.
Blow up this.
Man with a Northern Ireland accent standing beside a button.
Hey ho.
3,
So let's see how far his logic gets him.
1. Good luck.
Not very.
Nothing to see, boys. Break it up. Nothing to see.
OK, well, we've got the results from your bowling. All right, but before we do that, we've finally done the calculations, which were a bit long-winded for the auto test. The 3 minis, by the way, James, if you'd just briefly like to explain the significance.
We had 3 minis, we destroyed 1, then we destroyed another one, and then finally we destroyed the third one.
That's nice.
So all 3 minis are broken.
Jimmy Carnage, ladies and gentlemen.
Jimmy Carnage. You came last. You came last. You got 1 point.
Well, how were you?
1 point.
1 point.
How?
Well, you were the worst.
You're a bitter little man.
Next was Darren with 2, I'm afraid. It was good. You answered a lot of questions.
Twat him.
Alan, you were 4th with 3. Then in 3rd place, Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh, why?
Well, you came 3rd. There were 2 people who were better than you.
I thought you enjoyed your job on Top Gear.
I did. For what it was worth. In 2nd place is Jodie with 5 points.
Oh, very good, Joe.
I think the result, lads, is...
And in 1st place then, this is Patrick Kilty with 6 points.
It's OK, Jimmy. You see, there you go. See, 6 and 1. So that's the difference, really. You see?
Right, bowling.
God, they're impossible, aren't they? It's just one long, bitter argument with every point. Right, we're going to move on to your bowling results, OK? Patrick, you got none. Because you missed them all. I'm sorry. In 5th place was you with 2.
Jimmy Carr with 2 points.
Then, with 3 points, Jeremy Clarkson.
3 points.
No, I can't argue with that. I did only not.
No, you can't argue.
No, I can't. I'm not even going to.
With 5 points, Darren. And then joint first, we've got 2 6 points for both Alan and Jodie.
2 very different techniques.
But it's not over yet because you've got 1 more event and there's a lot of points available there.
This is the final round. It's the decider, and it's not on this channel. Frankly, it's just far too good for BBC Two, so we'll be reappearing in a short while on BBC One. See you there. It's Sport Relief. Stars in fast cars. All day, our celebs have been battling it out in a series of exciting yet bizarre motorsport challenges. In the tiny, fast Legend race cars, Jeremy Clarkson just pipped newsreader Darren Jordan to the checkered flag. Patrick Kilty blitzed all comers in the fiendish auto test. Jimmy Carr, well, he broke everything that moved. And Jody Kidd and Alan Davis reigned supreme at Car Skittles. At this point, Clarkson and Kidd are vying for the overall lead. But there's still everything to play for.
And now for the final test. It's the big one. Welcome to piggyback racing. Our stars will be racing in pairs in these, well, cars, I suppose. Now, you might think that the driver on the top has a bit of an easy ride as a passenger.
Oh no, because the driver on the top has control of the steering, but the driver on the bottom has control of the pedals and the gear stick.
And there's actually a fourth car, which is there, well, really to get in the way, James.
Yes, just purely to cause trouble. But just who is the mystery driver in the fourth car? And what would the stars make of these mobile scrapyards?
That is a new one on me.
Celebrities, please, welcome to your final challenge, OK?
3 teams of 2. Jimmy Carr, you are driving with Alan Davis.
I feel kind of sorry for you, Alan.
Jody Kidd, I'm sorry you're with him. Jeremy Clarkson.
Well, look how tall we're going to be.
That's the tall team.
Which means,
Clearly, Darren and Pat.
well...
Really? If you're a big fan of Jonathan Creek, I'd buy the DVDs now because they're going to sell out as soon as he's dead.
Have you got the CD down there, or do I have it up here?
I think you have the CD up there, mate.
All I'll be saying is, Jimmy, slow down.
If this rolls over, it'll be your fault.
Do these work over the top?
Whoa! What possessed Alan Davis to put Jimmy Carr in control of the brakes and the accelerator?
And without any practice and not much insurance,
Away we go!
it'd be good if we got the supermodel back unscathed. But as for the rest, whatever. With each pair of celebs trying to blend their egos into one big ace driver celeb, the lead changed every 10 yards. And then it got even worse when the mystery drivers in the yellow and orange car started making mischief. But in the pink and blue team, the combination of Alan Davis at the wheel and the suicidal Jimmy Carr on the throttle were having none of it.
It's a crash. No,
He's going to cut in behind, but he's got in front of...
No, that is an overtaking manoeuvre. This is excellent.
That is very brave. And Jimmy is fearless, that's why, and Alan's just... Oh!
But in the purple and green cars, Paddy and Darren were mounting a charge. And while Jimmy and Alan were mixing it with the mystery drivers, Paddy and Darren sneaked the lead.
Terrific! That was contact. That was
contact. A bit of revving.
Patrick.
Bit of revving.
But down in the engine room, the newsreader couldn't give more power. The radiator had sprung a leak. Meanwhile, in the red and white cars, the dark horses of Clarkson and Kidd had bolted out of the stable.
Sneaking up.
And with a quick broadside to the mystery drivers, they shoved their way through.
There they come on, it's the last thing, push him off!
Jeremy and Jody are going to win with Patrick and... Oh, that was...
Once again, Paddy struggles to hide his disappointment, whilst Jimmy struggles to find the brakes.
Stop, you idiot!
Oh, he's blowing his engine and everything. Well, that was exciting.
There's fluids
Everywhere. It's a
being
mess.
ejected.
It's a mess. OK, you might want to meet your mystery driver who's in the fourth car. I'm afraid so. If
Jez out of here! What's going on?
Was that you that clocked us right at Jackson?
We held the opposition up for you.
No, well, you did actually hold everyone up. He did do a good job. Oh, that was brilliant, though. Wasn't that just the business?
So Jeremy and Jody won the final event. But now it's over to the podium to find out who's the overall winner for the day. Last place, Patrick.
That's got to be embarrassing if I beat him.
How does that work? I won the bloody minis. I won the minis.
Joint second to last place is Jimmy and Darren.
Joint second to last?
Well done.
Wait, that's a victory for me, isn't it?
You were joint second to...
Oh, you came
You
with
were
me.
joint second to last, let me guess.
Joint fourth, that means.
Third to last is Alan.
Thank you.
Well done, Alan.
I'm afraid we have a joint winner. There is absolutely no way of fudging these results. With an equal 28 points, I'm afraid it's Jeremy and Jodie.
Charlie, well done. Oh, I didn't want you to win,
because
really.
we've been doing our best to make
It's
you
a
lose
joint
all day.
victory.
I want to give some prizes out now. This is the official Sport Relief Roger the Runner. I'd like Jodie to have that, please. There you go. And then I don't know, Jeremy. You can have these. That's nice. And those.
Nice, Jodie. You sure you would like to swap?
And I think this jug would be nice for you. And you can have that. There you go, Jimmy. That's a thing.
Who'd like
That's
some cutlery?
nice.
Put those things
Okay,
back.
that is the end of the prize giving, and that is the end of this whole thing. Thank you very much. You have been watching Stars in Fast Cars. Thanks, and thanks for watching Sport Relief.